Hey, it's Jared with State of Tech. I have AirTag accessories today. We're going to take a look at a bunch of AirTag accessories, different clips and hooks and stick'ems and all of that stuff that I found on Amazon, and we're going to take a look at it together. So I've been using the AirTags on things like my keys, as you can see here. I did go and purchase the extremely expensive Apple one. And, you know, as nice as it is, I don't like the fact that my AirTag is a total disaster. It's all scratched up because it rubs against keys and stuff like that. And so even though I love the AirTag, I think it's a great idea, you know, I don't necessarily need to see the thing. I would rather it be protected from getting all scratched up. I don't know why. I guess it's just because there's things I've seen online such as screen protectors for AirTags, which I thought was kind of funny because it doesn't really have a screen. So anyway, let's pop this AirTag out of the Apple one that I had purchased and let's take a look. So I've got some other AirTags here. I just haven't enabled those ones yet. I did buy a 4-pack of these, and I have one on my keys, I have one in my camera bag, and I have one in my backpack because the first time I bought an AirTag, I just bought the single because I kind of thought, how many of these do I really want? But I really started to enjoy using them just so that I can keep location on my stuff. Normally, I don't lose things. I mean, I lose things for sure, but I don't lose bigger things that I would put an AirTag on. So I never thought that it might be something that would come in handy for me, but it really is. So we're going to take a look at this first item, and what I have learned about these things that you buy off of Amazon is that the names are borderline impossible to either say or find once you've purchased the product. So I'm going to be putting the items on the screen with the name and all of that stuff, and of course the links are down in the description below so you can check them out. So this is a kind of a neoprene cover here. You could put the AirPod in, and so I'm going to go ahead and slide the AirPod into it. And what I like about this already is that it provides a ton of protection all the way around your AirPod. You still get to see the Apple logo there, which is nice, so at least it's not covering everything up. But this protects a lot. It adds a lot more protection than that leather one that I got from Apple. So it also comes with a few other little items here. Of course, you get a few of these. So I think this is I guess a 4-pack. You get a couple of different rings, and so I can pop this little guy out here, pull that apart. Oh, nope, you push it in. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and just slide that right in there. And I've got a nice little key ring. And so what I already like about this one is just the added protection all the way around it. You know, it's got a neat little design to it. I guess, you know, there isn't really any function to some of these items here on this, but nonetheless, it looks nice. It's definitely going to protect the AirPod from getting scratched up and just, you know, getting dinged up. And then, of course, it also comes with a tiny little like carabiner type clip as well. And I could use this to attach it to my bag or hang it from a backpack or something like this. So very simple. I kind of like that. I could put this very small little ring on here and then attach this lanyard to it as well, which would be nice. I could probably even just weave the lanyard through here, through the hole, and then loop it together as well. So I like this one. This is a huge win already. As a 4-pack, it comes with just enough for a 4-pack of AirTags, and so that's perfect. I mean, this might be the winner right here. We have a few other items that are somewhat similar, but this may be a winner for me right here already. Even though, like I said, I like the leather one, but the leather one is not, it's just not providing protection. And when somebody says, oh, is that an AirPod? And you're like, oh yeah, it is. But it's all scratched to death. It looks horrible. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe maybe I just need to get over that. So these are watch band straps for an AirTag, and this is the kind of thing that you could use to put on your kid or your pet. And these just slip right in, could slip right through as well. And then you could use this to kind of keep tabs on the location of your child or your loved one. And so what's nice about this is it's just really simple strap, not too intrusive. Go ahead and put that through. See if I can get it on my wrist, just as an example there. So that's not too bad, very easy. You could also probably flip it around the other way and have the Apple emblem showing. And so what's nice about this is that if you're worried about the location of your child, maybe while they're at school or something like that, they go play at the park, putting this on them is a great way of just knowing their whereabouts. Obviously, if they're outside of the range of your phone, they have to be within range of somebody else's phone in order for this to pick them up. But I think this is important, especially just with a lot of the crazy news and stuff these days. This is a great alternative to buying some other sort of a device like an Apple Watch or something like that. Personally, my kids have Apple Watches and they are connected to LTE. I got them the Apple Watch SE, and the Apple Watch SE connected to LTE provides me with location, also a great way to communicate with my kids. I made a video about that earlier, so I'll make sure to link to that below and how I set that up. All right, so now a nice little item here, some sticky tabs, and they come in a set of 4 in white and black, and you could put your AirTag in here, and then it has a sticky back that you can then adhere this to something. What I really like about this is that I have camera cases and stuff like that I wanted to put AirTags in, and I was just putting AirTags kind of down in like a corner, like a pocket or something like that. And this is nice because I could adhere this to the side of the bag or the case, and then I know it's not going to go anywhere. And I could also put it somewhere where it's not going to slip around, it's not going to bang around against other things as well. So I really like these because they have the adhesive back. I could stick it there, and then I can also, it might be a little tough once it's adhered to something, but I could get the AirTag out to change the battery if I needed to. It's not too tough to get the AirTag in and out of here. And so, you need to change the battery from time to time over the years, and so that makes it pretty simple to get it in and out. So of course we've got the white one there, and we also have the black one. So very nice, and I definitely like the way the AirTag looks in the black one. Not too shabby. So I like that. That adhesive, this one has a lot of utility for me because I mostly will use my AirTags in camera equipment bags and stuff like that. All right, let's keep moving. We've got a set of very similar to the Apple one here. So let's just do a comparison because I have the Apple model of essentially the same thing. There definitely are some differences here, as you can see. In the quality, the Apple one definitely is, legit leather, where this is, probably some sort of faux leather. The stitching on this one is, it leaves a lot to be desired, and so it's definitely not of quality as the Apple, the Apple AirTag loop or whatever you want to call this keychain, and for the price, for sure. I mean, this pack of 4 here that come with 4 different colors, I think was under $20, and that's definitely going to show itself in quality. So let's put the AirTag in there and at least see what it looks like. When the AirTag's in there, it doesn't make that big of a difference. It looks pretty much the same. Not a whole lot of a difference there. Obviously, there are some tolerance differences with the Apple model, but this is going to get the job done, and it's pretty strong. I mean, I'm tugging on it, and it's pretty strong. It's not going to go anywhere. The design of the clasp and everything, I mean, it's staying in there really well. So not only do you get a kind of traditional brown leather color, but you also get a red, a blue, kind of a dark blue, and then a black as well. And so that's nice. I mean, having different color options. You know, if you were going to put one of these AirTags on everybody's keys in your family or whatnot, they can all choose a color. It's going to make it easy from a visual standpoint to figure out which AirTag is whose. So I like that. That's not bad. All right, so now we're going to move on to another one here, and this one has some seals on it, so we'll just go ahead and cut that open like so. So this is a carbon fiber. I saw this and I thought, you know what, let's just get it. I just want to see what it's all about. It's a carbon fiber case for your AirTag. Some might call this overkill. I don't know. So it says open. I'm guessing you rotate it to open like it's threaded. And this is, oh, there we go. I got it now. It's starting to rotate. It's kind of a challenge to get it to start rotating, but it is now. Definitely not easy though. All right, this one may be a fail unless it can come through here and just... Okay, I feel like I just pushed it back over the threads. Oh, there we go. It just probably wasn't threaded on right in the first place. Maybe when they installed it, they cross-threaded it a little bit, which is definitely not cool. So yeah, that fits nice. Let's go ahead and put this cover back on. See if I could avoid cross-threading it myself. This is not an enjoyable process, my friends. So this is definitely, I'd say, the most durable of the devices that we've looked at, of the accessories that we've looked at. Now this feels very much like metal. I don't think it's carbon fiber. This feels almost like cast metal with a finish on it. So I don't think that it's actual carbon fiber. Maybe this cover is, but looking at those threads, that they don't look, I don't know, maybe it is carbon fiber and I just don't know, but it doesn't look to be so. And this is, I mean, that's metal. Carbon fiber doesn't make that noise when you tap it with another metal object. So I don't know, maybe there is some carbon fiber to this, but I don't know. It definitely feels like some sort of a cast metal to me. So it also comes with a little clip so that you can attach it to your keys or whatnot. In my opinion, this one did look a lot neater in photos. It's probably not one that I'm going to utilize in my everyday life, but if you're looking for one that has kind of that carbon fiber look to it that is a bit tougher, I think this one's definitely going to withstand a good beating. Maybe a little tricky over time to get your AirTag back out of there just because of those tiny threads. So I don't know. It's interesting. Definitely not for me. But you can definitely click on the link in the description and check it out for yourself and see if it is something of interest to you. So we've got the last one here. This is from Caseology, so one that actually is a brand that I'm familiar with, Caseology stuff. We've looked at a lot of phone cases from them over the years here on this channel. So this is just one individual holder for your AirTag, and so you go ahead and just pop the AirTag in there. This one is a much bigger case. You know, it has a full loop here. It has more of a case to it. Not really much protection for the AirTag here. I think if this was in your pocket, you know, it would take a bit to pop the AirTag out of this case. Just everyday use being in your pocket. But it's not, well, I don't know, I take that back. It is taking quite a bit to get the AirTag to pop out of there. But, you know, it adds a lot. And I'm more of, you know, with things that I carry on my body and my pockets, I want them to be as minimal as possible. And this is a bit much for me, just as far as the thickness and stuff goes. Even adding this the AirTag in the Apple case was a bit much for me, adding to my keys. This is more than I've ever wanted on my keys, and all the time I'm thinking about, do I really need a screwdriver on there? Do I really need an AirTag on my keys? Because this is just a bit much for me to want to be carrying all the time. But with that said, we've taken a look at several different AirTag accessories here, and I hope that it helped you kind of figure out maybe one that is of interest to you. If so, those links down in the description are Amazon affiliate links, so I appreciate you clicking on those and placing an order. It helps support the channel here. Of course, you don't have to, it's not required, but it is much appreciated. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks so much for checking it out, and I hope to see you back here soon on State of Tech.